All right, we're gonna do the next question. It's about three states of matter. This is a very common question. It can appear in many forms, but basically it's the same idea. It tests whether you know your properties of matter, the three states of matter. So before we do this, let's revise. Very quick revision. We know that there are three states of matter that you need to know in PSLE science. There's solid, liquid, and gas. We know that solid has definite everything, definite shape, definite volume, and it definitely cannot be compressed because it has a definite volume. We know that liquid, on the other hand, is similar, that it has a definite volume and cannot be compressed. But the difference between a solid and a liquid is that a liquid has no definite shape. The liquid will follow the shape of the container it is in. Gas has definitely, no nothing in common with solid. Gas has no definite shape. Gas has no definite volume, which means it can be compressed. That means to a gas, volume is not as important because it can squeeze into small containers and it can expand given the space. All right, so this is a very important slide that you really need to memorize, but memorizing it is not as important as being able to apply it to the question. All right, so let's look at the question again. Now you have a sealed container with 150 cubic centimeter of air sealed in it and 20 cubic centimeter of water. So a total of 170. The sealed container has 170 cubic centimeter uh, volume. All right, but 20 cm of it is filled with water, and 150 is occupied by air. Now, when the pump is pushed down, 30 cubic centimeter of air is pushed into the sealed container. So they're asking you what is the volume of air? What is the volume? What's the new volume of air in the container after the pump is pushed in? So it is tempting to say, oh, 150 plus 30 cubic centimeter equals 180. Many people who make mistakes in such a question would definitely do that. They would just add 150 plus 30 because they realize that when pump is pushed down, 30 will join the 150 and thus making it 180. But what you need to remember is this last part here, right? That gas has no definite volume and can be compressed. And therefore, we should know that this 150 cubic centimeter of air is 150 cubic centimeter because the space that it is filling in is 150 cubic centimeter only. That means if you press in another 30 cubic centimeter of air into 150 cubic centimeter of air in this container, the volume would still remain 150 cubic centimeter. Why? Because that's about all there is left of the space in the container. Right? So the container here only has 150 cubic centimeter of air space left. Therefore, adding another 30 cubic centimeter of air would not change anything. It would still remain 150 cubic centimeter of air because the air here can be compressed. How about the water here? Can the water here be compressed? Well, we know that water has a definite volume. It cannot be compressed. So the volume of water will remain 20 cubic centimeter because water cannot be compressed. But the volume of air here will remain 150 cubic centimeter because the two pockets of air here can be compressed together depending on the size and the volume of the container. In this case, it will still remain 150 cubic centimeter of air. Alright, so again, please remember this. Learn how to apply this to questions like this. It is always not important to see the amount of air that is being pumped in because the amount of air in the container depends on the available space left in the container. Again, if I can repeat, the available space left in the container here is only 150 cubic centimeter of air, and therefore plus adding another 30 does not make any difference because of the availability of only 150 cubic centimeter of air of space, the volume of air inside that would still be 150 cubic centimeter. All right. If you didn't understand, like I said again, replay the video until you do. Pause if I'm going too fast. All right. Remember to listen actively, take down notes so that your mind can understand what your ears are listening to. All right, so that your eyes can help you. If you draw a mind map, what happens is your eyes are helping you to visualize, to help your eyes are helping your brain to understand what your ears are listening to. All right, so if you still don't understand, send me an email. You know my email. All right, and then write in the comments below. All right, thank you very much.